Hello again, my SOL friends. We have made it to Wednesday. We are in the halfway mark here of this week. It is Wednesday, April the 15th in the year 2020. The weather right now, at least outside of my window, it's a little cloudy. I can see some sunshine off kind of in the distance, but I did look at the weather report and it does say that there might be a little bit of a chance of rain maybe this afternoon. So you'll have to keep your eye on the window, and see what happens. High of 42, low of 35, definitely springtime. So let's talk about our language for today. I'm kind of going on this tour of Europe with you guys, I think, at this point with the languages, I think is what I'll do. So we're in Germany today where they speak German. But I also wanted you to notice this. There are several other countries in Europe who have German as their official language or one of their official languages. Countries like Austria, Belgium, Liechtenstein, Luxembourg, and even Switzerland. Although I did some research and I found that it was very interesting. Switzerland has 4 different official languages, and German is one of them. So anyway, just really kind of interesting tidbits that you can find out as you do some studying on foreign languages. So here you see the German flag. Again, more of the bars. A lot of the flags we've seen have had more of the vertical up and down bars. You see the German flag here has the horizontal bars. Black, red, and gold, traditional colors of German and kind of the empires that ruled in Germany, going all the way back to like the 1700s. So these colors have been kind of official German colors for a long time. And I just find it interesting that so many flags have, stripes of some kind, whether they're horizontal or vertical. But you've seen that, I think, through all of our examples. So really interesting concept that seems to be something common between these flags. So in the German language, to say hello, if you look over here, you say Guten Tag. And they have a really cool accent. It's very hard. Lots of kind of odd consonant combinations, things that we don't necessarily use in our language, and different use of the vowels as well. So we'll talk about that. But anyway, German is our language today, so Guten Tag to all of you out there. And today's observance. So today is Titanic Remembrance Day. And this goes back, of course, all the way to 1912 when this big luxury, innovative ship that was built took off on its maiden voyage meaning it's the first trip that this ship ever took across the ocean. They were traveling from England, okay, and going all the way across the Atlantic Ocean trying to get to New York City. On April 14th, a little bit before midnight, that is when the ship hit the iceberg. And of course, we know the story. The damage was so overwhelming that the ship could not be saved. And on April 15th is the day, of course, that it officially truly sank. And, 1,500 people lost their lives in that horrible, devastating accident. And it was just such big worldwide news because they had made such a big deal about the construction of this ship and the fact that it was so unsinkable. And, just a heartbreaking tale, but so many interesting stories of the passengers on board the ship. If you get a chance today, go on to Epic maybe, or even onto the internet, find an article, find a book about the Titanic. It's a really just fascinating story in world history. And so today we commemorate and just kind of memorialize the loss of those people on board the Titanic. And so that brings us to our word of the day. I said that it took its maiden voyage, maiden meaning the first, and our word though is going to be voyage. Voyage. A voyage is a long journey involving travel either by sea or in space. That's the official definition. It doesn't really talk about a journey by land. The true definition of voyage talks about a long journey involving travel either by sea, like on a boat, or into space on a space ship, you know, those shuttles that we send up in the air from NASA. So I want you to think about maybe an example that you can use with the word voyage. Write it down in the comment box in a sentence today for Dojo Points. And then let's talk about our brain teaser for Wednesday. Remember that we do Ditloids on Wednesday. So here we go. I'll give you a reminder. Ditloids are word puzzles that you are solving from a series of numbers and abbreviated letters. That's your clue. And then you have to figure out what phrase or fact or title that clue is representing. So remember, here's your example down here from the beginning. 24H in a D was 24 hours in a day. So today's Ditloid is 52W in a Y. I think you're going to be able to figure this out pretty easily, but that's your Ditloid, 52W in a Y. All right, so again, Dojo Points today, comment using our word of the day in a sentence, comment answering the brain teaser for Dojo Points. If you're able to get into your online programs as well, sometime today I'll check it in the morning for more Dojo Points. Okay, and so let's get to our goodbye in German. It's kind of a long word. It's 2 words. That second one is a long word, but it kind of gets smashed up in its pronunciation. So this would be pronounced Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. That W kind of makes a V sound. So I am going to say Auf Wiedersehen to you guys. I hope that you have a great Wednesday. Remember, you're halfway through this week. You can do it. If you've got questions, you need help, you can always get in touch with me. I'm happy to help you any way I can. I hope you guys are taking care, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.